Hello, welcome to this update. Let's see what's happening through parts of India and other areas with the high temperature. So today there we already had some very high temperature like earlier this afternoon, close to 38, 39 degrees in southern India and even 30, 38 in Sri Lanka there. And then these temperatures will lower at night a little bit, but tomorrow we will have some very high temperatures again there. So like 39 degrees, 41 degrees in southern India, 37 degrees in a big area there. So be careful with those temperatures. So like 40 degrees there, 40 degrees in southern India on Sunday tomorrow, the 22nd, like during the afternoon. So be aware. And then they decrease a little bit at night, and on Monday afternoon we'll have again like 37 degrees, 37, but nothing crazy. So like a little bit later like 38 degrees for the north there, but on Tuesday we'll have some heat again, like up to 39 degrees there again, some areas like 39, some areas, and even Sri Lanka still showing like 39 degrees these next few days in like eastern Sri Lanka, so be aware. And then they lower down a bit, and then again like Wednesday morning, no, Wednesday afternoon, like about 1 to 3 o'clock or something, so like 40 degrees there again, 40 degrees, 40, 39 degrees in a big portion of southern India there, so be aware. 37 degrees in Sri Lanka, 38, and so yeah, be aware of those temperatures. Then this is Wednesday. Next Thursday, the 26th, usually like 40 degrees there in southern India, 41 degrees, 39. So yeah, be aware there, 32 degrees. And let's see another model. This is the GFS. The GFS has much lower compared to the European. So the GFS on like 35, 36 degrees. But let's see, there's the excess model. It also shows like some 38 degrees. Let's see, 37. And there's the icon too. It shows like, even the icon show like lower, so 35 degrees, 36, but the European show like those 40 degrees there, so be aware. Then Thursday, the 26th I showed you, then Friday, the 27th, shows again like 36 degrees, 37, 38 degrees there, so southern India, so be aware. And the heat is mainly in those concentrated areas there, but further north we still have like 32 degrees, 20s for central India, and then northwestern India show like 41 degrees, 40 degrees, and 42 in some areas, so yeah, very hot there as well. And then like for example Sunday tomorrow, the 22nd, shows like some 38 degrees, 40 degrees there. Then Monday the 23rd shows like some 41 degrees, 41, 39. Then Tuesday the 24th shows like 42 degrees, 42 in Pakistan, 40, and even some others Pakistan like almost to 43 degrees there, 43, 42, so still very hot in Pakistan and India there, so be careful. Let's see, 39, 38 degrees, so be aware. And continue well into next week, like 42 degrees, 42, 43, so be careful there. In other areas, still like hot in other parts of Pakistan, like 41 degrees in western Pakistan, Afghanistan, like southern Afghanistan, more than 38, and Iran there, so like 43 degrees, 42, 43, so especially some valleys there, all the way to 45 degrees. In southern Iran shows hotter than central because there might be some mountains there, so southern Iran shows like 43 degrees, 42, 43, in Iraq show like 41, 42, and later in the afternoon show like 43, 42 there. Some really close areas there, like 44 degrees, 44 degrees, so be careful there. Still like in the desert, some 44 degrees in Arabia, some 44 degrees throughout the desert too in United Arab Emirates and in Oman, so be aware. And 39 degrees, 42 degrees in western Saudi Arabia, so be aware. Turkmenistan kind of hot, like 37 degrees, 38, and these are only like the maximum temperatures, but the lowest temperature like at night shows like still some 20s there. The mountains in Turkey and the Caucasus, Georgia, so show like colder in the mountains there, like -3, -2, 3 degrees. Throughout central Iran there, those mountains shows lower temperatures in northern Iran, and of course in Tibet it's very high elevations, like -5, -13 degrees there. And throughout Mongolia too, very cold at night, like 7, 6 degrees, some areas of -2 degrees, central Mongolia, maybe some higher elevations. In Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, colder as well, especially in the mountains there into China. So yeah, southern Russia too, colder, and of course northern Russia there in the Arctic, -5, -2, -1, -4, and eastern Russia is really cold, so like -15 degrees in parts of eastern Russia, might be some mountains there, but -6, -3, -4 in a big area there, so be aware. This is at night. During the afternoon, right, gets a little bit better, so this is like at night, and this is in the afternoon, so but it still remains cold there. And not areas like in the afternoon shows in China, some spots in China still 36 degrees, 34 degrees, still hot, some 29, 20s in other areas in China. Indonesia, Malaysia, so some 20s and low 30s too. And yeah, so be aware with those high temperatures there in India and the Middle East, and those cold temperatures in the north. So be aware there. And in terms of precipitation for India, shows like next 5 days some 234 millimeters in western India and 28 millimeters. Let's see some areas like 146 with some storms to central India. Some rain in the south and Sri Lanka, but nothing crazy. Bangladesh still showing like 80 millimeters to 100. Let's see some 136 millimeters, so be aware there. Northeastern India, the moisture building like 132 millimeters, so some periods of heavy rain there. So, let's see. Throughout Thailand, it shows all that rain there, like 29 and that's 2 degrees, like 200 millimeters. And let's see, 153 throughout southern Thailand too, like 134 millimeters. So because of all those heavier storms there, so be aware. Southern Myanmar, so 138 millimeters and more, so be aware there. Let's see, for central Laos, more than 188 millimeters, 168, 133. Still in Vietnam, like 129, so be aware there. More heavy rain in northern Vietnam, is that moisture comes from the South China Sea, so 135 millimeters. Hainan might get more than 174 millimeters there. In eastern China, it's really dangerous situation, so like 291 millimeters next 5 days, 281, some spots right there on the coast, like 380 millimeters in those parts of eastern China there, so please be careful. Southern Taiwan as well, more than 150 millimeters in western Taiwan, so some heavy rain there, and some more storms to southern China. In the southern islands of Japan, next 5 days, it's already showing like some 335 millimeters. Through southern Japan, like 222 millimeters, so be careful there, because of this system like curving from China, trying to head towards Japan again, like 144 millimeters. So there's that front in South Korea still, like 149 millimeters, and going towards Japan they're like 138 millimeters the next 5 days. So be careful there. Still some showers and storms from time to time in the Philippines, and in Indonesia there, Malaysia. So be careful. And let's see, the GFS is also a lot in central India, southern Myanmar, through Thailand, and the GFS is more like in Laos there, central southern Laos and Vietnam. And there's also a lot in eastern China, more than almost to 300 millimeters, southern Japan as well. So be careful those areas. And in terms of like snowfall, shows still in Tibet because it's very high there. So be aware. Some parts of central western China too, some snow. Show like in the mountains of Kyrgyzstan and western China, and throughout parts of Mongolia, like western Mongolia, southern Russia, some more snow, and northern Russia a lot, of course, because very cold there. Through eastern Russia too, some spots of more snow, some spots more than 35 centimeters, and it shows really interesting spot there, like 50 centimeters. So be aware there as well. And in the Caucasus shows some snow too, a little bit in eastern Turkey. So yeah, so be aware. And the wind gusts are still higher near those systems there in Asia. So there's that big front in South Korea now. The remnants of tropical storm Pula 1 shows like 91 km/h gusts there today, mainly in the seas there. So there might be a lot of marine warnings, like some 74 km/h gusts. And then this goes towards Japan there. The European model is showing right on the coast of western Japan 121 km/h gusts. Then this keeps going. Central Japan should get a lot of high winds. Central southern Japan, so be aware. In the east coast of Japan, there'll be a lot of high winds on the east coast. Tokyo should get close to 70 km/h gusts from time to time. And then let's see, this keeps going. Some winds, high winds further north as well. So, and the gusty winds go all the way far south of the South China Sea. Some gusty winds. Then this keeps going there. Potentially some other remnant systems to watch later. The Bay of Bengal is still kind of windy there, especially near Sri Lanka and some areas. So be aware, near the Arabian Sea as well. So yeah, this may it. Stay safe.